Fazatul Mazni binti Sedat, and my number metric is F21A1212. Today, I would like to share about honeybee. So, what is the scientific name of honeybee? The scientific name of honeybee is Apis mellifera. The phylum of honeybee is Arthropoda. The class is Insecta, and the family is Apidae. If you don't know, actually, honeybee is very important for our environment, economy, and health. In most social insects, there are a transition between social life and solitary life. But in honeybees, the solitary life is completely diminished. It is known that honeybees are social insects. That means the presence of group of individuals with specific character, caste, and role life together is a commonness to complete their lives together. Male and female insects can complete their life cycle without the need for a specific nest or cooperation with other individuals. So I will share with you guys what is the special characteristic of Apis mellifera. First of all, honeybees can fly up to a speed of 15 miles per hour. Honeybees communicate to each other through scents and movement. Honeybees make a buzzing sound because their wings rub against each other's 11,400 times per minute. If a honeybee stings you guys, it will die. Honeybees also have 5 eyes and have hairs on their eyes. Honeybees actually don't sleep, okay? Bees or honeybees carry pollen on their hind leg called a pollen basket or corbicula. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter, which is Joseph.
Okay, so now I will present about life cycle of a bee. So for the first stage is eggs, and eggs is laid by the honey bee queen in wax hexagonal egg cell. The eggs is about the size of grain of rice, and the honey bee queen may lay up to 2,000 to 3,000 eggs per day. After eggs is larva. For the first few days, all larvae are fed royal jelly secreted from the glands of nurse bees. Larvae will hatch from eggs in 3 to 4 days after the queen laid the egg. They are fed royal jelly but the worker bees while they remain in the cell combs. After larva is pupa. When pupa reaches the stage of becoming a pupa, the worker bees will cap the top of the cell that the pupa is occupying. The pupa begins to develop into the recognizable base, wings, legs, and eyes. So after pupa is adult bee. A young adult bee will emerge from the hexagonal shaped egg cell by chewing its way through the wax capping. Queen bee will come out of their cell in 16 days, while the workers takes 21 days and the drone takes 24 days. So now I will pass to Anali.
Survival adaptations. What adaptations does honeybee needs to survive? A honeybee, like any other animals, has a variety of adaptations that help it stay alive and perpetuate its species. Honeybees have structural and behavioral adaptations to defend themselves and their families from harm. Its color, stingers, and learning abilities are just a few of the characteristics. Body coloring. The honeybee's yellow stripes and black body are one of its most notable adaptations. These colors allow the honeybee to mix in with flower colors, which is beneficial during pollinations. The honeybee is protected from predators and attracted to flowers that have similar colors to its own. Honeybees are frequently found in flowers' gardens. Stinger. Honeybees have a stinger, which is an important adaptation. A honeybee does not sting until it or its hives is in danger, contrary to belief. A honeybee uses its stinger to protect its hive will die, ensuring the survival of its relatives. Behavioral adaptations. Honeybees have adapted to their behavior as well. A honeybee, for example, learns from its parents how to pollinate and collect honey. As a result of a honeybee's instincts, It collects honey in the form of pollen sticks from flowers, flying the pollen back to its hive. Flowers can be pollinated by honeybees when they drop honey. The honeybee dance is a behavioral adaptation used by honeybees to attract mates. Now I would like to pass the time to Ashraf.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Muhammad Rudan Hu, nombor matrik F31A111 and 4. Thank you Anali for the elaboration of survival adaptation of honeybees. I will continue off with what does honeybees eat. A honeybee's diets including nectar, pollen, royal jelly and honey. Pollen is a yellow powder that sustains in the flower, meanwhile nectar is the liquid in the flowers. Pollens and the nectars are collected by the workers honeybee. Meanwhile, larvae are only with honey, and the queen is the only one that will eat royal honey for her whole life. So who gonna take care of the bees? Isn't it obvious answer that beekeepers gonna take care and raise honeybees? Beekeeper make their own money by selling the honeybee, the honey, not the honeybee, the honey and pollinating the crops. Beekeeper use smoke to calm them and transport the bees. Beekeeper must wear a special clothing to protect them from getting stung too many times. If they get stung too many times, they might die from the venom of the bees. So that's it from me. Audrey will continue off by what is the importance of honeybees in economic.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Abdul Hakim Muhammad Effendi. Today I would like to share about economy important. Okay, economy important divide by into three part. Firstly about honey. Okay, honey has a highly priced for its flavor as well as nutrition and medical value by the local community. In area difference into other sugar. So it is highly sought after for sweetness and energy giving property. And then honey constant of 20% water and 80% sugar and never spoil. And then in order for a bean to make 1 pound of honey, it needs to visit 20 million flower. And then next we move to next point is best wet. Natural honey is not the only product associated with this activity. Best wet, propolis, royal jelly and honey combined are all byproduct of beekeeping. Best wet is used in the production of candy and cosmetic. And lastly, employment. It's not only products, nutrition and higher value food product which generation income, but it also create employment possibility along the honey value chains. Yes. And then beekeeping does not consume large amount of land. A bakery is suffers. It is release people from land. They demanding activity and reduce pressure on land. As beekeeping require relative low level of investment and it non-physically demanding work. It is also favorable for women and landless young. Honey production and beekeeping are environmentally friendly practice and relatively easy to engage it. That's all for today. Thank you.
Hi, we meet again. Thank you Adrian for the economic importance of honeybees. I will continue off with the summaries. Without the bees, the world would be much more a different place. Over 85% of the plant of the earth are pollinated and exist because of the bee. Bee pollinated over 100 types of the fruit crops in the world. Isn't it shocking to know that? Bees pollinate one of the 3 food that human eats. This including the crops such as alfalfa, which are used to feed our livestock. Without cows, we would not have bees, milk, cheese or even get this fat. Believe me, without bee, we could not have vegetable, fruits, seed or not, or much more than that. Thank you, and that's all from me and my groups.